I am going to make some Facebook Reels today. Just looking at the last reel that I posted, let me go in and tell you the stats. It has gotten a ridiculous number of views. Facebook is great for targeting like 25 and up age range, which is my target audience as a service company, because we're wanting, our services are for homeowners. Hang on, let me close that door. My kids are so loud. As a marketing manager, I tend to focus more of my attention on Facebook rather than all of the other social media platforms. I have our YouTube channel, of course, but of the Facebook, Instagram, TikTok type platforms, let me show you what my last Facebook Reel looked like here. My last Facebook Reel was so incredibly simple. It was one of our employees signing in American Sign Language, "Have a nice day," just while he was out on his call. Yeah, it says 8,471 people reached, 8,075 engagements, 79 reactions. You can see how your Reels do in your business suite. Just look at your regular posts and it'll be lumped into that. The reach and everything is ridiculously good with Reels right now. I think just because it's such a new feature. If I put that exact post just as a regular post on my Facebook page, it probably would have gotten 20 reactions. So the great thing about Facebook Reels is that while your Facebook posts are only going to be seen by your audience and maybe some of their friends, if you're lucky, Facebook Reels get shown to a much, much wider audience. So it's really great branding and it's great for organic growth on Facebook. And in a time where it's kind of hard to grow organically on Facebook, I say take advantage anywhere you can. So right now I'm gonna go into Final Cut Pro, and I just find it easier for me to edit my Reels on my computer in Final Cut Pro, and then I will send them to my phone. I'll airdrop them from my computer to my phone, because you can only post Facebook Reels right now from a mobile device. Oh, also, if you're new to Reels, first of all, Reels on Instagram can be 60 seconds. Reels on Facebook are 30 seconds. So there's that limitation. And if you post a Reel, anybody else can reuse that audio. You're basically saying that I'm cool with this, with basically anyone repurposing this audio into a different Reel. So make sure that you're cool with that. Okay, let's make some Reels. First thing that you do if you are in Final Cut Pro is I hit New Event, Facebook Reels, example, title. I want to change the video size to vertical. And so then I have this. Now I will pull in the YouTube video that I made last. And so it's going to look like this. It's obviously not the right size. So I'm going to click right here to transform. I'm going to make it fit better like this. Looks like I meant to do that. So then you find the 30-second clip that you want to turn into a Reel. So I'm going to start right here and see what it looks like. Okay, done with one Reel. That was actually kind of difficult. It's really interesting too, when you're forced to make something just 30 seconds long, you've got to get real efficient with your content. So I kind of like that. That's an interesting challenge about making a Reel. Export file from Final Cut Pro, and I'm gonna make another one. Honestly, I think that the best strategy for Facebook Reels is to do something as lighthearted as possible. Like I said, that one that got like 8,000 whatever interactions. It was our technician signing "Have a nice day" in sign language. I have an idea. I have a piece of footage that was actually kind of funny that I think I'm going to turn into another reel real quick. Sorry, I'm from Kansas. Okay, so the R's are a little tricky for me. Everything has a heavy R in my accent. So I'm gonna do another one, and it'll be interesting to see which one performs better, the more informational content or the just funny stuff. So I've just finished my second Reel that I made here. This was some footage that I had from a duct cleaning job that I followed along on. The technician was drilling a hole in the metal ductwork of somebody's house, and he was wearing his mask, and some of the metal got caught in his mask, and so he was like, ugh, 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 trying to get it out. So it was just kind of funny. He was fine. but it makes a really good reel. When I posted that on Instagram after it happened, it got really good engagement, so I'm gonna try it as a reel. And then I'm going to airdrop these 2 reels that I just made to my phone so that I have them to post whenever I want. But first I wanna look at my Facebook business suite to see at what time most of my audience is gonna be online today. Nagano, I think I might be running out of my Starbucks You Were Here mugs to show you. I might have gone through them all at this point. Okay, so let's airdrop. When you're airdropping, just in case you don't spend too much time on this like I did at one time, you have to have your phone open in order for it to airdrop. At least you do on mine. Okay, so I right-clicked, share, airdrop. Cool, now I got them. Okay, so now I can go into my Facebook page through my mobile device and post these reels. If you go into your business suite and then you click on the calendar, it will tell you when most of your followers are active on Facebook. So it's saying that for today, my Facebook followers are most active at 7 p.m. I am going to have the reel ready to go and post it. I'm gonna post it like a little before 7, like maybe 6:30 to 7 at some point, and we'll see how that does. I mean, you might as well catch the people when they're on as much as you can. So yeah, that's Facebook, Business Suite, calendar. Just go to calendar and it'll tell you the best time to post. I've done all that I can for right now with Facebook Reels. I'm gonna wait until later today to actually post this, but in about 20 minutes, my parents are arriving from Kansas, and so I'm going to spend the rest of the day with them. Right, I just posted that reel not too long ago, maybe half an hour ago, and I wanted to give you the results so far. It has so far 36 people reached and 5 post engagements. That's actually really good. Reach is just the exact number of people who have seen it so far. And so for that to be 36 after not even an hour, that's actually really, really good. Sorry, I had a hair stuck to me. I mean, just so that you are aware, I usually, if I just make a standard post on Facebook, it's going to be hovering around 200 people reached, which is a fraction of our actual, follower count, but that's just how Facebook is. It's really hard to have organic reach anymore. So that's why Reels it's a way in. I will keep an eye on this, and tomorrow it'll be interesting what the Reel has done after about 24 hours. Tomorrow I'll also have some more, organic Facebook tips and tricks and stuff like that I can talk about. I hope that you have an amazing evening, and I will see you tomorrow.